Hi guys, today I'm going to be making a race car ice cream cake. It's going to be made of 3 flavors. So it's going to be chocolate, well it's going to be a layer of vanilla, then chocolate, then strawberry, and then again vanilla ice cream. And what I did is I used chocolate decorations to give it a theme. Please check out my video on how to make an ice cream cake to see how the actual cake portion was made. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. There we go, guys. So now, yes, a little bit of the cake will be melted, just like in the video that I first explained to you guys. So what you have to do, oh, it's all of it off. I think all of it has come off. All of my greaseproof paper, I mean. Now you have to tidy it up. And this is 3 flavors. We've done vanilla, chocolate, strawberry and vanilla. So now I'm just firming it, smoothing it flat because it's melting, and it's going to go back into the freezer before it continues melting. Okay guys, it's firmed up a little bit, so now I'm going to add my white cream around it. Because I don't want to see the pink and brown icing. And don't worry, you don't have to turn this icing into ice cream. You can just ice it straight onto the cake. And it's that simple. I'm going to be doing a race car for this cake and a racing strip. And there we've got a plain ice cream cake. Of course you can do it in a silicone, baking pan too, but they're too small for the cake I want to do. I wanted to do I'm doing a race car with some flags on top of it. So I'm taking my sweet time. So guys, because this is an ice cream cake, I have to turn it into a race car cake. It's been frozen for a while. I made these tiny little chocolate blocks to make the ribbon portion of the ice cream cake, because I tried fondant and fondant started to melt, and I was a little concerned that it was going to melt and not be ready for the birthday party in time. But the second I used chocolate, it's like problem solved, no problem. So that's another handy tip for if you want to decorate a themed ice cream cake like I'm doing. It's going to have 3 race cars at the top of it, a speedometer, and just 2 flags. And I'm thinking of adding a trophy on this cake as well, just because that's fun. And now I know how to do it. I taught myself how to do it. I'm so happy about that. I'm really impressed with these tiny little block cutters that I have. It's actually a mold. It's a mold, and it cuts little blocks like this, like that. And oh, here's one. Here's one to show you. All I did was I tempered my chocolate, and then I had it on a rubber mat, and I just waited for it to cool down, and then I cut the blocks out, and it was actually fantastic. Very impressed that this, I was thinking to get a plastic ribbon somewhere. I actually drove around and wasted my time, and this is much more interesting because it's edible. And I pride myself on the ability to make chocolate edible decorations. And there we go, we have our pinstripe ribbons. I mean our checkered ribbons. Guys, well, what I've done is I've decorated it with chocolate because I noticed that fondant was melting in the freezer. And I think it looks pretty cute. I had made the whole speedometer out of chocolate, which I'm really impressed with. And now I'm just adding some final details. Just a happy birthday. Oh, let's do this. Don't worry about little holes, we'll fix them up now. Birthday. And because it is a race car, or a racing themed party, I'm going to add these little racing flags on each side of each car. Which I really love. The decorations do need to be non-fondant because it does melt, but this is a chocolate mold and these are toothpicks, so it's really, really helpful that way. And then what I got was just these little cake topper fans. Which I just got for a little bit of height and dimension on the cake. Because if it is a racing event, it needs to be decorated with colorful things. So now I'm just adding some normal blue cream in little turrets like this, just to give it some extra dimension, just to give it a nice little border. Okay. So the last thing I'm doing is just adding some sprinkles to the top, because it can't be an ice cream cake without sprinkles. And there we have it. Thank you so much for watching, guys.